People often ask, is it wrong to use the law of attraction to attract material things when there's so many people who are suffering and starving in the world today? When I hear that, I'm reminded of the many times that a mother will say to a child, eat everything on your plate. Think of the poor, starving children and wherever they happen to be starving at that time. When I was a youngster, it was China. That's what my mother used to give me. Eat everything. Think of all the poor, starving children in China. And I had to eat everything on the plate because that would help the poor, starving children in China. You know, logically, when you think about it, if you didn't eat everything on your plate, if you left something, let's say in a restaurant you left food, then the restaurants wouldn't give you such big portions and the food would back up and pretty soon there'd be more food for those starving children. Actually, you'd be better off not eating everything on your plate. But that may sound a little bit silly. That may sound a little bit foolish, but it's not, actually. But what about affluence? Some people feel so guilty about having things. You know, the more affluent you are, the more good that you can do. There's only so much money that you can spend on yourself. After that, what are you going to do with it? You're going to put it somewhere. You may have heard that recently Bill Gates put billions of his billions into helping other people. Many people who have all that money, that's exactly what they do. They help other people. The more affluent you are, the more you can help other people. So don't ever feel that it's wrong to use the law of attraction to gain affluence for yourself, to get better things for yourself. You want the better things. This goes back as far as Aristotle. I recall something that Aristotle said when I was researching cause and effect. Aristotle said that there's always an effect to every cause, and every cause has an effect. As an example, a tree. The cause of the tree would be a seed. But where did the seed come from? The seed may have come from a bird dropping. There's no beginning to cause, there's no ending to effect. But Aristotle said there is a final effect. The final effect being the good life. So going back as far as ancient Greece, we had people who were looking for the ultimate attraction of that great law of attraction, the ultimate attraction being the good life. What is a good life? That simply means you're satisfied, that you no longer require more. When you want more, you never have enough. I'm reminded of a scene in a movie with Edward G. Robinson and Humphrey Bogart. Key Largo was the name of it. Claire Trevor, the woman in the movie, was in it as well. And Claire Trevor asked Edward G. Robinson, who played a gangster, "Why do you want all this money for? You have all the money you need. You have cars. You have a beautiful house. You have me," she said. And Humphrey Bogart said, "It's because he wants more." And Robinson looked up in a sneer and said, yeah, that's what I want. I want more." And you know something? When you want more, you never have enough. You never have enough. When you're satisfied with what you have, then you have the good life. After all, a person with a rowboat who's happy and satisfied with his rowboat is much better off than the person with the $10 million yacht who's looking with envy at the person with a $15 million yacht. Attitude, and affluence, they go hand in hand. Nothing wrong with affluence, so long as your attitude is that you're happy with it. You have enough, the good life.
Rolling. This is Burt Goldman.